Hey tribe, it is time to do the meditation that I talked about on Monday Night Live last night. So find a spot that is comfortable and quiet. Um, Take a seat, lay down, whatever you need to do to get comfortable and to clear your mind. We're just going to do a quick little exercise. It's called the GIFT process. It's kind of hypnosis, kind of NLP. I'm going to tie in a couple other principles as well. And it's really just to shift your energy from and your focus from what you don't want into a more powerful state of mind. And we're going to use experiences that you've already had before. So we're just going to replay those from your subconscious to dump those chemicals and emotions into your body to make you feel powerful. So take a seat. Let's get started. Start with your eyes open. And as I want you to focus on something in front of you, just a spot on the wall, and just gaze at it, concentrate on it, but don't try too hard. Just lightly gaze. And as you do, you'll notice that your eyelids start to get heavy and your eyes want to drift closed, but they don't yet. And every second goes by, it feels like there's magnets in your eyelids and they want to pull shut, but don't quite yet. Just notice your gaze, notice yourself relaxing, and let your eyelids start to drift down at their own pace. Heavy, relaxed, and loose. And whenever they're ready, just let your eyelids drift closed. Good. And take a deep breath in and relax. And as you do, I want you to notice that all of the muscles around your eyes are completely relaxed. And just imagine this warm energy moving through all the little tiny muscles around your eyes and your eyelids. And they're so relaxed that in a moment, you're going to be unable to move them. And just use your imagination and play along with me. And just imagine that your eyelids are so heavy and so relaxed, and you don't even want to move them. And you can try to open them, but notice that you can't. That it feels so good to just relax them and to sit still as your eyelids continue to feel heavy, loose, and relaxed. And as you inhale, let that feeling of relaxation move from your eyes down through your whole body, more and more relaxed. And picture yourself being wrapped in a warm blanket. And this blanket can be maybe one you had as a child, or a special one, or one that was given to you by a loved one. And just imagine this blanket wrapped around your entire body from your feet to your head, protecting you, keeping you warm and safe. Notice all the textures and colors and that feeling as your body begins to warm up and your eyes are still shut and you feel more and more relaxed, and you notice that your breathing deepens and gets steady. And maybe you notice that your eyes roll back in the top of your head just a little bit. And you let the warmth from the blanket move through your entire body. And as you do, I want you to see yourself at the top of a flight of 5 stairs. And every step down is going to serve to take you deeper and deeper into your subconscious and deeper into a state of relaxation. And take a deep breath in and see yourself taking the first step down this flight of stairs, completely relaxed. And take that second step, noticing a wave of relaxation moving from your head to your toes. And on the third step, you notice that your whole body gets heavy and relaxed, and it feels so good that you don't even want to move. And on the fourth step down, you notice another wave of relaxation from your head to your toes. And it feels so good and so peaceful and so heavy. And take that fifth step down to the deepest state of relaxation yet. Completely at peace, calm, and relaxed. And in front of you, there's a door. And in a moment, I'm going to have you step through that door. But before I do, I want you to know that through that door, you're going to see a picture of yourself, a vision of a time when you felt like you were on top of the world. You're just going to be a spectator. I want you to think of that time right now when you felt confident, sexy, grateful, connected, whatever that was for you. And now I want you to step through that door, open it, and walk through. And just like a spectator, see yourself in that setting, feeling so confident, so proud, so connected, so grateful. And as you look back at yourself, notice the body language, the facial expressions, the breath. Notice everything about yourself back then. What were you wearing? Notice the scene, all the little details that made that moment so special. Who were you with? And see that look on your face that you want to feel now. Just watch yourself feeling so happy, so proud, and walk around and observe everything about yourself. And I want you to freeze the scene at the peak emotion. That peak moment, maybe you had a victory or you gave a speech or you changed someone's life and you felt so good, and freeze the scene at the peak of that emotion. And I want you to walk around yourself. And one last time, notice everything you can. And I want you to see yourself standing in a circle of light. See that confident, grateful self standing in that circle of light, and pick a color that's relevant. Whatever color represents that feeling to you, and see that feeling radiating through that body, through that other version of you. And while the scene's still frozen, I want you to walk around behind yourself like a ghost. In a moment, I'm going to have you step into that body. And as you anticipate that feeling, you already begin to anticipate how good it's going to feel to go back into that state, to go back into yourself. And I want you to get closer and step into your body back then. Let that color radiate through your entire being. Feel those emotions, feel those facial expressions, the posture, the breath, the connection. Feel all those emotions from when you were so proud and confident, when you were unstoppable and powerful. And let that color radiate through your entire body as your subconscious mind dumps a cocktail of chemicals that give you that feeling back. It knows how to make you feel like that. And as you step into that body, own it. Own every part of it. Notice all the details. Notice how you feel. Notice where that feeling shows up in your body. And go ahead and intensify that color, that light. And let it radiate through your body for just a minute longer. And notice that it feels so good to live without insecurities, to just be present and confident. And I want you to step out of that scene, step out of that body. And I want you to notice another door. And let everything around you fade as you walk to the second door. And before we step through that door, I want you to think of a time in the future, your highest and best vision for yourself, Something that if you accomplished would make your life complete. And then if you died and that was the only thing you did, you would be proud. Think of what that is before I have you step through this door and see it. Maybe it's raising a family. Maybe it's quitting your job. Maybe it's impacting millions with your content or your speeches. Maybe it's saving a life. Whatever that vision is, think about it. I want you to get ready to see it. And step through that second door. And just like the first time you're a spectator, watch yourself live that moment. Maybe it's an athletic victory or a speech. Whatever that lifetime achievement is for you, you in your prime, at your best in the future, see that. And walk around and again, notice the facial expressions, the posture, the breath, everything that your future self embodies, the confidence. You don't see any insecurities anywhere. Notice how you connect with people, how people react to you, how this highest vision of yourself is you and it's happening right now. And continue to walk around that scene and notice everything about the environment, what you're wearing, who's there, how you conduct yourself, how people respect you and love you. Maybe you have tears of joy running down your face. Good. And now at the peak of that emotion, at that peak moment, when this dream has come to fruition, I want you to freeze that scene again. And just like before, I want you to give this future version of you a color, this feeling, give this a color and name it. And notice this color of light surrounding this version of you, confident, powerful, connected. And see it radiating and beaming through every part of this version of you. And as you do, I want you to walk around again like a ghost and get ready to step into this new version of you, this new posture, these new facial expressions, this new ownership, a new identity. And like a ghost, I want you to step into this body and notice this flood of emotions, this flood of power, of confidence, as this light radiates through every part of you, this powerful, colorful light fills you inside, and it puts you in a resonance with your goals, with your identity of your future self, with your highest self. And notice that as it resonates through you, it feels so good to just be present, to be confident. And just like that moment was right now, and that was you, own it. Notice that color radiating through you. Notice how people react, the looks on their faces. And again, experience those emotions. Maybe it's tears of joy, waves of gratitude, peace, power. Whatever that feeling is for you, let it flood your body as that light gets brighter and more intense. And as you know that this feeling doesn't come from the outside, it comes from the inside. And you can access this state anytime you want. And notice one last time where these emotions show up in your body, how good they feel, how confident, how powerful you are, ready to change the world. And just sit in this resonance for one more moment, anticipating this as your future, and live it in the now. Let this feeling stay with you for the rest of the day and the week, and know that you can access it anytime you want. And I want you to relax and step outside of that light, back into a black, dark scene, feeling those emotions, feeling those waves of confidence and joy and presence. And as you let them stay in your body, I want you to walk back to the very first door and open that door and walk through back into the landing, back at the bottom of those 5 steps. And as you do, you notice the anticipation to carry this energy, to carry this identity with you for the rest of the day. And as you step up the first stair, your energy becomes more powerful, more certain. And up the second stair, you start to notice how your body feels on the chair, the bed. Move your toes and your fingers just a little bit. And on that third step up, find your breath. Find your presence back in the moment, back in this room, feeling so good. And on the fourth step, you become alive, energized, feeling much better than before we started this. And on the fifth step up, you're awake and aware with your eyes open, present in this room, ready to take on the day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I use that all the time when whenever I need any type of feeling. I just picture myself stepping into that version, and my subconscious mind then kicks in a wave of emotions and chemicals that literally change every part of me. So use that technique. It's called the GIFT process. One of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love any feedback. Thanks.